Hello. Hey. Hey, what's up? Toucan Mac, Sadville. What a thank you for the sub. Hey everybody, it's me. It's Danny. Welcome. I'm doing my show. Oh, thank you for complimenting my socks, Super Pizza, and hello. I'm doing my show from quarantine. And there's no going out. I haven't quite been told why, but my mom and dad and Lily, they all said no going outside. So I have to do the show now here. Apparently there's a lot of businessmen who need me to do this show. As I said, I'm now a millionaire. So there's like a lot of important things apparently that I'm supposed to do with this show. So I'm keeping it alive and I'm keeping it going. Hit it. And then let's...
Ah, yes. Look out, world, here comes Danny Wiley. Danny Wiley comes Danny Wiley.
If you believe must be big and also to be tough, then you should get to know me. I'll teach you other stuff. I'm not
Danny.
maybe very smart. I'm not but inside I'm tall. She may be teeny tiny, 2 million sympathy, but that has never stopped her from being pretty neat. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum, dum-dee-dum-dee-dum.
Danny. Danny.
She's mad.
Danny. Danny.
Hope you have it straight. I'm not
Danny. Danny.
inside. I'm great.
And hello and welcome. I'm sorry my band isn't allowed to be here. Apparently when this whole not going outside thing started, Nice Dad and the Back Band, there were these like 3 guys whose faces I could never see, and they wouldn't like talk to me. They would always just sort of wait in my house. They disappeared when this all went down, and I haven't seen them since, so unfortunately there's no band. And I have to call in all my guests, which sucks. I hate it. But that's how it works now. And that's like apparently maybe forever. I don't know. Things are crazy. So I have to do a monologue, but I couldn't have anyone do my stuff. There was no one to do my stuff. I just pulled a whole string out of my pants. You can't see it. Hi, I'm Large Boy. Hi, Jones. Also don't forget about Sandler. Sound. Sorry. Does Danny have his water bottle? I lost it, and I haven't drank water in, I think, weeks. It feels like it's been such a long time, so I feel very thirsty, but I don't know how to fix it. So anyway, what I was gonna say was I gotta do monologue jokes, but all my writers, I have this team of like mostly 55-year-old men who write for me. I don't really know them. I think they just like were friends with some guys in the 90s, and so now they're all like professional comedy writers. But anyway, they're busy. I guess they like don't have to do their job anymore now, so I have to think of these all on my own. So maybe you guys in the chat can help me do some monologue jokes. Like we can pick a topic and sort of get into what the jokes could be about. Oh, and my mustache, thank you. I did start growing a mustache because too many people thought I was a child, and it was becoming a problem. Especially on the phone. They always would say, can you just put an adult on the phone, please? And I would say, I got news for you. It's just like Lily always says. And I think someone was asking earlier of my age, it's just like Lily always says. Danny, you're old enough to go to war and kill a man, and that terrifies me. Okay. So some monologue topics. So if anyone has some topics for something I could do monologue jokes about, I'll hop into those whenever. Some topic is like you remember the guy who was in a balloon, the little kid? Or do you remember the guy who wouldn't bake the cake for the person? Oh, okay, lines at the deli. Okay. Lines in the deli was in the news this week. Apparently it's not a thing as much now. And when... what's the second half of this supposed to be? I always notice the way these jokes work is I say one thing, and then I say a second part that's like, they always tell me to wait, and then do the second part. And the second part, for some reason, makes everyone think it's good. So if anyone knows what... Okay, let me try this again. So lines in the deli was in the news this week. Back again on everyone's mind. And they say, where's the beef? Or do I say, where's the beef? Okay. Lines in the deli was in the news again this week. I guess it's another one of those weeks where it's in the news. And you know, what I always say about that is, where's the beef? But then I guess that's why they call it a deli. Okay, we're ready to move on. And maybe if we could do one that's like a brand, we do that sometimes, where we're talking about a product and it's actually an ad. But you don't think it, you think we're just being funny. Topic, bad guys. Okay. Okay, well, we're in a bunch of good ones. Okay, we got bad guys, Tide Pods, expensive foods at the movies. Okay. Start bad guys. Bad guys were in the news again this week. I guess they're back and everyone's talking about it. And you know, the thing about bad guys is, what I was always told was you do that out of fear, and that it's actually sadness that you're covering up by being violent or angry. What was that? Should I? That was a good one, thank you. Okay, talk about expensive food at the movies. Okay, I'll give it. And feel free to also offer, sometimes there's a second sentence. I hate when they ask me what I think it should be, because I always go, I think we already got it, and they go, no, you need to do a second part. I don't like that part, so if anyone has ideas, please let me know. So expensive food at the movies is in the news again this week. And it looks like it's just as expensive as ever, and it's bothering people. And the thing that sucks, you know, that's sort of like when, like, you're going somewhere, and they're like, where do you think you're going? And you're like, I wanted to go play or something. And they're like, you can't just go do that. And you feel like, why not? That's sort of like when you don't have money at the movies because of how much skills are. Okay, we got another one. I think Tide Pods was there. Okay, so we gotta think something about Tide Pods that's in the news, because they're colorful, because people keep thinking it's food, and there's like a lot of top scientists who are telling people that it's not actually food because everyone thinks it's food. You need to come up with a catchphrase. You can add it a zinger at the end of all these great topics. not a bad idea.
Thank you,
Always
we
wanted that.
eat the money, yes,
Oh.
yum yum.
Thank you. I can't read what that says at all. What's the deal with Postmates? You're giving, I would love, I've never even heard of Postmates. That sounds cool. It's like mail. I've always wanted to have a catchphrase like Bart Simpson, how he says, "Eat my shorts." I always wanted to have something like that. So maybe I'll try that. Tide Pods are in the news again this week, and because everyone keeps thinking logically that this is a delicious snack you could eat, that your mom just like is hiding in her laundry room for some reason. Maybe because when she does laundry, she likes to reward herself with a little snack, a little candy. And so you go in there and you're like, I found my mom's candy supply that she rewards herself for doing laundry with. I'm gonna take a few to reward myself. But apparently, no, that is not okay. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. And eat my shorts. Oh, whoa, sad. Well, that's actually, I think that one might work. What's the deal with, oh wait, excuse me. Postmates is in the news again this week. And what's the deal with Postmates? You're giving me a sandwich. We're not mates, guy. And that's a good point, and I would never have sex with someone who brought me food. And that's true. And then also Post, he's not like a letter. He's not the mail. And so let me try my own of that. And what's the deal with Postmates? You're bringing me a sandwich. You're not mail, guy. You're not news. You're not like a stamp. Thanks, Advil. Hard-hitting stuff. Oh yeah, maybe we could do something like some hard-hitting news story, like something scary or something. Hard-hitting stuff. Okay. Oh, frick. Politics. Oh no. Oh, I'm so bad at that. Okay. 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 Orange Man bad. Cheeto in chief. Clowns in Congress. Fracking. Fauci. What's Fauci? Is that a law? Okay, I can do this. Okay, politics was in the news again this week. People have been talking about politics more and more. And when things are happening and everyone gets so sad, and you don't know what to do, and you don't feel like you can help anyone, and they're all so sad, and they look like, and they make you sad, and then when they tell you everything's fine, but they don't look fine, you're like, is it not fine? And you don't even understand, and then there's guys who apparently have jobs that affect that, and you don't know what any of them are and what they do, and you have to just keep going on and doing stuff and don't worry about that, I guess, except when you do worry about it, and then you have to worry about it a lot, but not the wrong thing. And that's and eat my shorts. And so maybe we could do a cooler one that's like less just hard hitting. That one was really hard hitting. it was too hard hitting, so I want to do another one. Maybe about like dragons, or like a ninja. That'd be cool. I wish a dragon was on the news, but like a good dragon, like a dragon doing a cool thing. Dragons were in the news again this week. They were like putting out a fire. Even though they can breathe fire, they were like, not the time or the place. We know when is the time for this, and that was not the time. So they put out the fire, and everyone's like, "Thank you. They did a great job." Oh, this is so hard. Talk about the stuff in my room. Okay, I have a trampoline. I'm pretty big now, and I sometimes hit my head on the ceiling and it hurts, but that's the risk you gotta take sometimes. And then I have a basketball hoop, but I don't like shooting, I only like dunking. I don't like to shoot, because it doesn't work. And then I have a big beach ball and a skateboard, and the hardest thing to do is skateboard around and hold the big beach ball above your head, and I always fall. And then it's hard to break my fall because I'm holding the big beach ball above my head. So I'm not thinking, I hurt my elbow really bad once and it's never been the same. So that's my room. Oh, I wish I had Bagman to do witty banter with and to play me music or something. Paris Hilton joke? Okay. Paris Hilton. And I know who this is, so this joke will be easy. So I'm not worried because of how easy it'll be to do this. Paris Hilton was in the news again this week. I guess it was one of those weeks, and that's her. Everyone knows Paris Hilton, and can you believe that she is back? And everyone's scared. And monologue jokes. How about it? Right? Can you believe that sometimes? I'm always thinking. Alright, well, it's time. We don't have the musical guest. But I do wish we did, but as you know, I've, in addition to becoming a super famous millionaire that everyone loves, even though I don't understand why, I'm also getting kind of good at art sometimes. And in fact, my sister Lily, who I don't speak to anymore, she made me really good at art. And that's, wow, that's my sister Lily. And she made me really good at art and believe in myself. And so I took that and became this art genius, but then I think the power got to my head or something, and one day I dared myself to eat all of her makeup, and I threw up in her room because I couldn't do it all, and I think she's mad at me for not being able to eat all the makeup. But that's life, and I now have to play music. So I keep my trumpet under my bed. You just play my trumpet now. This is a scale I wrote down. I make it warm up with a scale. I don't know if it's ascending to descending or descending to ascending. Let's see. I went down. You're not supposed to go down. I did it. All right, I'm ready. All right, everyone, thank you for joining Danny Wiley Show. Remember, this is brought to you by the Everything Now network at large and corporation, Everything Now Corp. Buy their stuff from things in your home to things that you shouldn't know about. And also they have t-shirts and stuff. And so don't worry, we'll be back.
Wanna play Bop It? It commands you obey. Bop it. Twist it. Tap it. If you can't keep up, twist it. You lose. Once you get your hands on Bop It, you're not gonna want to stop it. Fast talking electronic Bop It. Batteries not included.
Now you can try new Super Sprinkle Dunkaroos. You'll find a world of fun in every dunk.
When I dunk, I see an alien world of frosting. Whoa, colorful sprinkles fly like meteors, crushing into mile-high mountainside. Sprinkle-filled cookies swoop in like UFOs and scoop up sprinkles and frosting and take off on a collision course straight for my mouth.
New Super Sprinkle Dunkaroos. You can get into it because of what we put into it.
When the clock strikes 6:30, babe, time to head for golden lights. It's a good time for the great taste dinner at McDonald's. It's Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
And I did it. Welcome back. Thank you for joining. I'm Danny Wiley. This is the Danny Wiley Talk Show, also known as Lookout World. Here comes Danny Wiley, the Danny Wiley Talk Show. And Sadville, if you're asking, yeah, this show does have guests. We have two cool guests who unfortunately have to frickin' call in instead of be in the room, and no one will tell me why. And they just keep saying, it's fine, Danny, don't worry about it. But then also they all seem really panicked about something, and I don't understand. Hi, I'm Large Boy. But we do have guests. Today's exciting celebrity guests are, this is my trumpet scale. Okay, you did monologue. You didn't really play trumpet as much as I think you were supposed to, but it's okay. Okay, so my guests tonight are my mom, also known as Phil from Progressive. We also have a guy from a website called truthpit.jazz. I don't know what the website does exactly, but it's truthpit.jazz. And then we have lastly an expert from the CDC to tell us all about social distancing and cleanliness and why. Why would we have that? Does anyone, why would I do that? Okay, we'll find out, I'm sure. Distance. All right. But first we gotta do this other segment where I read a newspaper and I try to be informed about things. I don't have a newspaper though. I gotta look around for a newspaper or something. I didn't bring one. Alright, I'm gonna jump off the bed and go look for something. Alright, well, this is the best I could do. Oh no, is someone under suspicion? Oh, everything's okay. Well, I don't have a newspaper. Here's the things I have. French dictionary? I don't know why. I think this maybe came with this apartment. Communist Manifesto. Someone said I would like this. I don't understand. Look how tiny these letters are. Why would you make it that small? That doesn't sound like something I would want. And then National Health Insurance Company Group Critical Illness Certificate 2013. So, what should I learn? Maybe we could do a poll of which of these three things. And again, it's French Dictionary, Communist Manifesto, National Health Insurance Company Group Critical Illness Certificate 2013. And we'll do a poll, and we'll poll you, the audience at home, watching this show, if I will be doing French Dictionary, Communist Manifesto, or National Health Insurance Company Group Critical Illness Certificate 2013. And the vote is in. It's Communist Manifesto. There's no, they don't even give you one page with like a few words. Hey, I'm Large Boy. First page. All these words. Alright, I'm gonna start learning about this. This is just about a guy. Oh, okay. Now it's starting. Okay. Oh, hi. Are we learning what it say? Anything interesting? So far there's this guy, and he's not 30 years old yet, but he wrote this book, and something was about to happen when he wrote the book, and now it's starting. It's the path to the manifesto. So I guess there's like a map, we'll see. I don't see a map yet. It doesn't look like there's any pictures. What kind of... This doesn't make any sense. You know, a lot of the guys on the internet who talk about cool stuff with science, about like how rocks work, and I look at their videos sometimes, they're always saying how this is actually a secret plot to destroy America. And I've always been like, alright buddy, whatever. But like, if it's gonna make all the words this small so that I can't read them without getting a headache, then this is gonna destroy everything. Because I need to be able to read things. And if everything's this size, I won't. This is an introduction. This is just still the introduction, so I'm gonna skip ahead. Introduction, introduction. This stuff's apparently you don't need to know. It's like not technically part of it. Okay. Manifesto of the Communist Party. Here we go. Preface. Okay, preface. There's a second preface. Okay. This is preface to the German edition. Now it's preface to the Russian edition. Now it's preface to the German edition, but I guess it's like a different year. Preface to another German edition. And you don't need to know the prefaces either. That's also not important. You just need to get to the preface to the English edition. Okay, there we go. Finally. this far into this book, we're getting to page 1 of this manifesto, and it sounds like maybe those guys are right and that this is actually gonna hurt me and my friends and stop us from getting all the cool Tesla products. There's a word here that keeps tripping me up. Borghiosi. And apparently this Borghiosi thing, there's a lot of important stuff. Look it up in that other one. That's a good idea. Let me jump off my bed. Borghiosi. Here we go. Boulangerie. This is Burgess. What's Burgess? Oh, citizen. Middle class. Well, I'm not that. Apparently I'm extremely rich. So is this bad? Oh, that's a good point. If this book's so interesting, why isn't there a movie? How come no one made a movie called Communism? If everyone likes this so much, how come it's not anywhere? How come I don't see it? Just make a movie about it or something. You don't need to do all those prefaces. You can put that in the movie. Anyway, so person. See, like, I am Large Boy. Yeah, and I would watch it too, maybe. As long as the people aren't all tiny, like this is tiny. Like if I go into the movie and the screen's like that big, and everyone's doing this, just to see what the movie is, and not my America, that's never gonna be my America. And I'll let anyone have as much money as they want so that that doesn't happen in my America. Because I think I need glasses. And so I think I have to squint a lot. So like, I don't know what this means. Like for instance, modern bourgeois society with its, so modern middle class society with its relation of production, of exchange, and of property A society that has conjured up such gigantic means of production and of exchange is like the sorcerer who is no longer able to control the powers of netherworld whom he has called upon by his spells. For many a decade, the past history of industry and commerce is but the history of the revolt of modern productive forces against modern conditions of production, against the property relations that are the conditions for the existence of the bourgeoisie, middle class, and of its rule.
Thank you very much.
It is... Oh, thank you for following. Yeah, the show does have guests. Society suddenly finds itself put back in a state of momentary barbarism. It appears as if a famine, a universal war of devastation, had cut off the supply of every means of subsistence. Industry and commerce seem to be destroyed. And why? Because there is too much civilization, too much means of subsistence, too much industry, too much commerce. The productive forces at the disposal of society no longer tend to further the development of the conditions of middle-class property. On the contrary, they have become too powerful for these conditions, by which they are fettered, and so as soon as they overcome these fetters, they bring disorder. This is like one sentence. This is like one sentence. Can you believe that was one sentence? Irresponsible. I want nothing to do with this. Keep this away from people, and if no one gets to have medicine sometimes so that this doesn't show up anywhere, fine. And we do have guests. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest tonight is my mom, Flo from Progressive. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's my mom. Mom!
Hard, and I'm trying to keep this family together, and you're just gonna do whatever you want. Oh!
Hi, Mom!
Hi, son! How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing
I'm sorry,
Book Out World. Here comes Danny Wiley.
Oh, thank you for having me on your little show.
Santa came early this year.
Are you coming up for dinner tonight?
Someone
Can I
just
ensure
gave a sub. Hey, Mom, shush. Someone just gave a sub. Thank you.
Son.
Thank you.
You just shush me?
Mom, it's the show. There's all these businessmen who are counting on me.
Sorry. So I just wanted to ensure that you're going to come up for dinner tonight. So I worked really hard on it, and you've been kind of just in the basement doing your own thing. And
I have to do the show.
I know. I understand. Your show's very important with your fans.
I make most of the money in this house. Granted, you also make most of the rest, and then also Dad makes a ton because of the For Dummies series that he's wrote.
Of course.
But Lily doesn't make money at all. She's writing this book.
Yes, and we support her for her artistic endeavors. And I've learned not to bug her when she's working. She's working very hard on that novel, but I just need to know that you're coming up to dinner.
What's it even about? It's about like a French guy who's like nice to a girl or something.
Your sister's book? You haven't read the manuscript? We've all read the manuscript.
It's like boring. It's like this French guy and he's like, oh, I'm so good. And then the girl, who's obviously Lily, by the way, but like Lily if she was like better, is like, I don't know, I'm interesting. And then he's all like, I'm so beautiful. And then it's like, what, they kiss or whatever? Who cares? It's stupid.
Yes, it's a romantic drama that was written in French with parts in Latin, because your sister is just a phenom. And it's going to sweep the nation, and its early reviews and her early payouts, it's going to be big, Danny.
Okay.
It's going to be big.
Okay.
And I just...
Yeah.
She's important to this family too.
I don't understand that.
I'm
Everyone
ashamed
likes
of you
Lily
for
a
not.
lot.
I'm just ashamed of you, son, for not supporting your sister more.
I think she's fine. She's just mad at me and she's stupid.
Whoa, that is a bad word, mister.
Fine.
What did you just say?
She's peeved at me.
Thank you. She's peeved at you. Why? Did you talk to your sister? Did you
Because
try
she's
to talk
dumb,
this out with her?
stupid idiot.
Hey! 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 Hey, look at me. Hey! Danny. Danny. Danny.
Okay.
Danny.
Okay. Okay.
Say sorry to me so I can say sorry to your sister by slipping a note under her door so as not to disturb her.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. So,
I play the
so
trumpet
how's your little show going? Is it good? Is it?
It's
Are you
real and
having
it's
fun?
good.
Have you?
And we
Did you
now
play your
have more
trumpet?
viewers than just Jimmy Kimmel.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I know a thing or two about TV. So if you ever need help, son, you can always ask your mom. I know that's like embarrassing or whatever, but
I don't
can
need
help.
help.
you don't
I'm fine.
you don't need help from your
No.
mom.
No, I can do it. I was doing jokes today and they were going good and I was learning stuff.
I'm so proud of you. And like because your father, you know, the man from, you know,
The For Dummies series.
the For Dummies series. He always has a hard time learning. Learning for Dummies was one of his most popular sellers, and I'm just really proud of you for learning something. You know?
Thanks, yeah. Maybe I'm actually smart and maybe it's not just Lily that's super cool and important and we all love.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but everyone is special and smart in their own right. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, are you hungry? Are you coming up, or are you doing your show? Is
I
it
was
so
gonna
important?
stay down here and finish my show and then maybe I'll just eat bagel bites or something. But Mom, can I ask, like, when do I get to go outside?
Well, there's some stay-at-home laws in place right now, and I know it's been really hard for you.
Is it my fault? Did I do something?
It's not your fault, Danny. You may have contributed in a way that I don't know about, but
What?
I don't know. I'm just saying no one knows for sure what's going on. So anyone could be liable, including you. Not me, but maybe you.
Okay, I don't think I did anything wrong.
I know, but you have such a fun room. I mean, I know you can't go outside, but you have so much fun stuff in there. I mean, did you ask Zoltar for a fortune?
Yeah. He said
What did it
okay.
say?
He said yes.
He said okay.
Yeah.
What was your question? What did you ask him that he said yes to?
I wanted to go back outside so that me and Justin Bieber could go-kart again. We became
Well,
go-kart friends.
You know, Justin's
he doesn't
inside
like talking
too.
to me, but he'll go-kart with me once a week, and he won't talk to me. And it's really competitive and intense and scary. And he brings guys, and I think he's training when he's not playing me between the week games. But I think it's like a really nice thing, and I really value him.
Yeah, I don't think that boy's very nice to you. I've told you this before. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's a very good friend to you.
I think
I mean,
he's
you
a nice
you ride
man.
go-karts, but
I just think he wants to get better at go-karting.
okay. And you're a good go-karter. You never tell you
apparently
never
really
tell me
good.
these things.
Apparently, I'm really good.
See, that's something to be proud of.
I
Hey,
don't
have
tell
you
guys
taken
things because
Lily?
You always say Lily's better at things.
Oh. No. Well, I mean, have you taken her? She might be better than you. She could learn.
No.
You could learn something from her, maybe.
Shush, there's a question for you.
Hmm?
Do you think that your tenure at the Groundlings was wasted on the hollow shell of a car insurance career? Oh, that's an interesting question.
What do you mean?
Aren't you just like a really well-paid, successful comedian now? Don't you just have to like a few times a year go film some kind of goofy commercials and that puts you in like the top 1% of income earners in comedy, and then you can spend like the other 350 days in the year just sort of doing whatever comedy you want and getting your own internal fulfillment?
Yeah, I'm a monster. It's all about these capital gains. That's why I've sold out my life and my face and my likeness to Progressive. I even legally had my name changed to Flo because so many people were just calling me that. So I am Flo from the Progressive commercials. I I get to perform as her always, and I get to live as her now. And I've wrecked 14 cars, and it hasn't cost me a dime. So. You know, all that fun stuff. And, you know, Danny, when you learn to drive, I think your sister Lily should teach you.
Lily says
because
I'm not
I got my
allowed to
license
drive
taken
ever.
away.
I wonder if I get that from you.
Bad driver?
Just like bad motor skills.
Well, maybe.
Because Dad's so good at archery.
Yeah, and he even wrote a book about it, and he's so good at a lot of things. I mean, he's literally written the book on so many things.
Yeah, I know. Are you mad that Progressive was clearly trying to replace you with that other guy? Oh yeah, maybe that's why you changed your name to Flo, Mom, because you're mad that you're going to be replaced with some other guy. Maybe you're getting too expensive. Or they just want to go in a new direction with the product because it's like kind of cringy to have like a mascot that's a real person for like 15 years and then like one day they start to kind of like look older and it's like, well, this is just reminding me of this is dated. And then they need to revise it.
Would anyone be saying this to Mr. Met? He's been the mascot for years.
He's a big baseball.
What?
You're a lady. He's a big baseball and you're a lady.
But he has arms and legs, and he moves, and he can talk.
Yeah, and the arms and legs might age, but the baseball will stay the same forever.
No. No. No.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I'm smart
I'm
sometimes,
like,
Mom.
I'm like Mr. Met, you know? We don't age ever, and we get
Mom,
to represent
you're not
one.
Mr. Met.
What?
Mom, you're
Huh?
not Mr. Met.
Huh?
You're not Mr. Met. Look at me. Now you look at me. You are not Mr. Met. You are a lady.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm doing this because I love you. You are not
Come on.
Mr. Met.
Do you want to come upstairs and drink some water?
No.
Why not?
Do you know where my bottle is?
Your hamster bottle?
Yeah. The last time I tried to drink without it, I strained my trachea.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's got to be here somewhere. I mean, you have such a fun room. I mean,
It could be anywhere in the room.
it could be anywhere. Well, son, I'm gonna keep making dinner.
Okay.
Do you need? Be sure to remember to come up and eat something, okay?
Okay. Hey, Mom,
Okay.
Before you go, do you have anything you want to promote or plug? Don't you have a fun anecdote? You gotta do the show stuff, Mom.
A fun anecdote. Oh, that's right. You're doing your show. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, okay. So this one time, I was in the Underground Fight Club with the Geico Lizard and the Philadelphia hockey mascot. You know, the guy the big green guy.
Gritty.
No, Gritty. Yeah, Gritty, the
Gritty.
orange guy. Gritty. So Gritty
Gritty.
and the Geico Lizard and I were in an underground fight club. And I was trying to defend the title of Best Insurance Salesman against the Geico Lizard because he's had a thing going for years too, but
Isn't
he's
he
not
so
real.
tiny?
So he's so tiny, but he's been taking steroids for God knows how many years, so he's deceptively strong. So I was defending my title, and I pinned down the Geico Lizard, and I pulled out a shank, which was illegal at the Fight Club at the time, but I'd slipped it in underneath one of my badges, and I pulled it on him, and I said, "You listen here, Buster. You don't even wear lipstick. You don't even have hair. You don't even have a headband. How are you getting so ahead of me?" And that's when I realized that he has an accent. So I was like, "Oh, maybe that's what I'll take from you, like Ursula and the Little Mermaid. It's your accent, so that I can teach more."
Hey,
and then
we're
Gritty
getting a lot of
body
this is boring and we don't like this in the chat. So maybe just
Oh,
do your
okay.
plug.
Oh, okay. Buy Progressive Insurance, and don't forget to buy my daughter's book when it comes out.
What about my things? What about watch Danny Wiley? What about watch
Oh,
Danny
okay. I
Wiley
gotta
show,
go,
Mom?
honey. I gotta go. I gotta go
Mom.
make dinner. But be sure to come back up and eat. I love you. I love you.
I love
Say hi to
you.
your sister for me if she calls.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Feels like you... Nothing. It's nothing. I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say. I have nothing to say. I think my mom's just upset because she's going to be replaced soon. She can't be Flo from Progressive forever, even if you changed her name to that. That's life, though. And it's fine because our family has so much money. My dad wrote all those books, and then she's been Flo from Progressive for like a decade now, and I'm a rich and famous millionaire from Danny Wiley show. And Dad pulled some strings so that we all technically I'm from Burkina Faso in terms of my residence for like tax purposes or something. So I don't pay taxes. I think my dad like knows this cheat code or something. And it's like works out that we like, for some reason, I just tell people, there's like one guy calls me once a year and he says like, where do you live? And I go, Burkina Faso. And they go, all right, well, that all checks out. Have a great day, sir. And I don't pay nothing. All right, well, we have to do another commercial. When we come back, we'll have another guest. This is going to be a guy from a little website called truthpit.jazz. We'll see what he has to say. I don't really know what that is or what that does. And I'm also going to play some music. And why doesn't... It seems like my mom doesn't like me. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, let's play some...
Baby Pearlin Pee-Pee, have a drink. Oh, how happy little thing.
He's laughing.
He'll start laughing when you tickle him.
Let me do it.
His little willy moves and he's done a pee-pee. Dad!
Pee-pee.
You're going to laugh
Naughty,
with him.
naughty,
With
naughty.
Baby Pearlin Pee-Pee.
Now the fruity taste of Danimals can blast you to the High School Musical 3 Locker Raid game. A lucky few will win exclusive autographed movie props. Hundreds can win a High School Musical 3 DVD, CD, or video game. Plus, cool downloads for everyone. You can check specially marked Danimals for your combination. With your parents' permission, go to Danimals.com to enter or get free means of entry. There are no losers. Go Danimals.
Magic Potty Baby, your bottle's all done. At potty training time will be so much fun. I help you with your training pants, you make me so proud. Your potty feels like magic, then it flushes out loud.
It's fun to help Magic Potty Baby learn to use her potty. Flush and you're ready for next time.
Magic Potty Baby, I'm so glad that you're mine.
Magic Potty Baby and her Magic Potty. No water, no mess. Batteries not included.
And that's Magic Potty, baby. I am so glad that you're mine. Welcome back to the Danny Wiley Show. Alright, so our second guest is going to be this guy named Judd Knife. He's from truthpit.jazz. And I guess I have to do this again. But before I do that, honestly, I think I have to call my sister. I think I just gotta call my sister and have it out. My mom, who's Flo from Progressive, doesn't seem to like me. Her and my dad, they greatly value my sister over me. In fact, I thought I was stupid for many years until Lily showed me the magic of my own creativity and I realized maybe I'm actually smart and it's just the people around me who told me how to think and I conformed to that. So, Now Lily's making me feel stupid again by not being here, so I think I have to solve this by talking to her in person. Alright, let's do it. Hey Lily.
Well. Hello.
Hi. Mom says hi.
Feeling better?
Oh, because of... I'm sorry I wasn't able to finish eating all of your makeup. And next time I will eat all of your makeup.
I didn't want you to eat all of my makeup.
Lily, send me your makeup right now, and I will send you a video of me eating all of your makeup. I won't do it in your room so that if I throw up, I don't make a mess.
Danny, why are you even calling me right now? You know I'm hard at work on my French/Latin romance novel.
It's because, first of all, Mom says hi, and you're really talented, and your book is going to be good.
Oh, well, she did call me to tell me that, and she said that she'd like to say it in as many ways as possible, so I was expecting some sort of other missive telling me that information, but...
I don't know what that word means.
Danny...
Anyway, the other thing was she, seems to, not acknowledge that I have this show and that I'm a millionaire and that everybody loves me and that Justin Bieber has made me his arch rival because I always beat him in go-karting. And it seems like she doesn't care about any of that, and it made me feel worse, and I don't think I can play the trumpet as good anymore, and I don't know about my skills or talents, and maybe I can't do this show.
Danny, I really want to do what I always did for you. I want to come to your aid, and I want to help reveal your inner light and the
All right,
creativity
so I'll be here.
inside of you.
I'll be right here. What?
You've never really properly apologized to me for the vomit that you unleashed into my bedroom. I was looking for you when you were eating up all my makeup and then you puked in my room. I was looking for you.
I told you, I bet you I can eat all your makeup. And then you said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'll show you." And then I left.
Well, yeah, and then after that I was cleaning up after you all day because when you eat those little Ritz cracker handy snacks with the red stick, you never get rid of the red stick, so I had to clean up all the red sticks. I didn't know what you were doing.
That was a distraction. Lily, you want to know a secret? That was days of red sticks, not just one day of red stick. I put a bunch of days worth of red sticks and I left them everywhere so that you would be busy and so I could surprise you and you'd come back and I'd go, "No more makeup." And I would burp, and in my head I would burp a big cloud of makeup, and it would come out. And that's how I thought it was going to happen. But instead you came back, and I was vomiting everywhere, and my stomach felt like fire, and I told you you have to get someone to help me.
Danny, if there's two things that I'm always telling you, it's number one, that burps are not visible in real life, and number two, that you're old enough to go to war, and that terrifies me.
I know. I'm sorry. I only remember one of those things. I always remember the second part, but never the first.
Danny, I promise that I will pump you up as I always have if you'll just say that you're sorry for vomiting in my room all my makeup.
I'm sorry for vomiting in your room all your makeup.
Wow. That really means the world, Danny.
Okay.
You know, I get a lot of validation. Well, I was going to talk a little bit about my emotions and how that makes me feel, but I guess this is about you. This is the Danny Wiley show, so
we're live right now.
I'll put aside my French/Latin romance novel called Amore. I'll put it aside.
Can we talk about for 1 second Natalia? Is Natalia
What about her?
Is Natalia you?
Natalia. My name's not Natalia.
No, it's not,
no.
And I noticed that. And I thought the character's name should be Lily. That was the only note I had for Mom, and she got mad at me.
Yeah, she said she wasn't going to pass on your notes because they weren't useful, and also they were nearly illegible.
My note
so that was
that
it?
Well, here's what it is. The character should be Lily, because it's you. And if it's you, the character should also get really gassy a lot, and also get cranky if they don't eat lunch early, if they have like lunch
Danny,
past 12:30 p.m., they start
all
becoming
your
really
viewers
annoying.
don't need to know about my gastrointestinal schedule.
Fine, but I'm just saying like that's the book, so it should be that.
Well,
but I do like the guy, he's cool.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. If Natalia was me, then wouldn't her love interest have to be based on someone real too? Someone real and cool who like go-karts around and... Never mind, it's not anyone. But...
Oh, is it Justin Bieber? No, it's Aristotle.
What?
It's Aristotle. It's Aristotle. I remember that. You and Aristotle gonna kiss.
It could be a conglomerate of many people. Or no one at all.
Is that why he's a tattoo artist / Canadian pop star?
That's just something that came to me in the vast and complicated realm of my imagination.
Okay.
So, wasn't I supposed to get to making you feel better, or are we just going to dive into my book, which, you know, my publishers probably wouldn't be happy that I was discussing all these under wraps plot
Isn't
points.
your publisher's just dad?
He's still a publisher.
I mean, isn't your publisher dead? Aren't you somehow like... Didn't we work out some deal with the government of Burkina Faso where like if they publish your book...
Which you're
like,
from...
build some kind of apartment complex?
I am not supposed to comment on the ties between my book and any apartment complexes in any region.
It's okay. Some of the guys who run my show, I think, are criminals. They invited me to this party once, and I went to the party, and there was a lot of stuff happening there that Mom was like, "You're not supposed to do this stuff." Do you remember that time that the Catholic church in our town closed? And Mom was like, "Don't deal with any of that. That's not for you to know about." But then I read the newspaper article anyway, and then I couldn't go back to bed for 2 weeks.
Danny,
like everyone who runs my show goes to parties like that seemingly once a week. So don't worry.
That's okay. See, here's something that I'll teach you then, Danny. If that bothers you, you need to learn about the whole Schrodinger's cat idea.
Okay.
So there's there's this man named Schrodinger. Take a minute to digest that without laughing or anything.
Is he like a crazy old man, like a crazy old scientist?
Yeah, sure. Okay, picture like a Doc Brown type. And he has a cat. So far, this is fun. But here's the sad thing: is that his cat might be dead.
Oh no.
And yeah,
Did
I know.
I do something?
Bummer. See, and here's the thing: not yet. It's inside a box right now. His cat is inside a box. And if Schrodinger opens the box and looks inside and sees the cat, then he knows for sure it's dead. And it's kind of his fault. Because he's the one who brought into existence the reality that his cat is dead. But if he never looks inside the box...
What if his cat was dead?
Well, can something be dead if no one even acknowledges that it's dead?
What if it starts to smell?
See, these are great questions, Danny.
What if after a few days he's walking past the box and he goes, "This box stinks. I really got to open this box. It smells like something's rotting in there."
Well, for the purposes of this thought exercise, it's a scentless dead cat, and it's really taking over, it's the course of like 1 day. Probably it's not going to start rotting over the course of a week.
Also, why would you keep it in there forever? Is that why you have a cat? Wouldn't you want to like talk to it and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" and listen for a meow and be like, "Hasn't meowed in a long time."
I think you're getting too in the weeds on Schrodinger's daily life and the reasons why he didn't buy a cat.
Well, why did he... what was the point of this cat? Did he want to hurt this cat?
Well, suffice to say, he bought the cat hoping it would be alive. But if it helps you, maybe Schrodinger bought the cat because...
He bought the cat in a box and then never checked?
Well, okay, here, if it helps, let's build out the reality. Maybe Schrodinger often plays with his cat in a box, and they call it the box game. Maybe if that helps your brain make sense of it, maybe they play the box game all the time, and it's a sort of game where the cat goes in the box, and Schrodinger says, "Where's my cat?" And they have a great time. And so maybe
that sounds great.
That happens all the time. So there's no reason for him to be worried about the cat being in the box.
Okay. So am I the cat?
I think I can't remember why we were talking about Schrodinger's cat.
You were gonna make me feel less bad about the fact that mom and dad clearly favor you, and it makes me think I'm stupid.
Well, maybe. Okay. Well, why don't we just talk about your show? Why don't you just tell me some good things about how your show's going then?
I'm a millionaire now. Justin Bieber doesn't want to kill me because I think he needs me. He's kind of like the Joker, and I'm sort of Batman.
Oh, okay.
And
well,
are you upstairs right now, by the way?
I'm in the tallest tower of the manor.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Why don't I get to go outside though?
Oh, do you want? This is sort of a situation where do you want to know the cat's dead, or?
Okay. If the cat's dead, I don't want it stinking up my house, and I want to know so I can deal with the cat and get a new one.
Okay, well, before we even talk about it, let me just ask you some questions to see if you. I feel like I can assess whether you may or may not want to know what's going on.
Okay.
So, before you were staying inside, were you touching everything the way you normally do? Because you're known to wander around and just sort of aimlessly touch things without intention or awareness.
Yeah.
So were you touching a lot of people's hands and shared spaces?
I like touching things to figure out how they feel.
And that's,
it's curiosity. It's actually good.
Yeah, and curiosity is good, but I'm going to check that right off.
I also like touching my food to things, to seeing how touching my food to things affects them.
Okay. And another question is, have you had any difficulty breathing or noticed any respirational distress?
Yeah, there was like a 3-week period that I couldn't really breathe so good, but I thought it's because my friends got me smoking this thing. I guess not smoking, it's called vaping.
Oh, Danny, that's also not a good idea.
It hurts, and it's not fun,
I guess it's
but
like
apparently I
pick
have
your
to
poison.
do it now. And so I thought it was just because sometimes when I pull on this, it makes me cough really bad. But I was doing that every day consistently for 2 weeks, and now it got better. It went away, but I still feel like I kind of wheeze when I breathe now.
Oh, Danny.
More than breathing.
Okay, I guess hearing that, I'm not even sure I need to ask this next question, but did your sense of taste go away at all over the past 3 weeks? I know you have pretty specific foods that you enjoy eating, and was the joy kind of gone for a while?
Yeah, I guess. The problem is, so I mostly eat bagel bites, and I burn my mouth on the first one every time.
Right, so you
I hadn't
just kind of
a bagel bite
baseline
in
never.
years.
Yeah, so baseline you don't really taste anything as it is.
I don't know.
Except for heat is like what you taste.
Or I make a toaster strudel if it's breakfast, and then I burn my mouth on that too.
So it's a wash there.
It's kind of a wash.
Great. Okay, well, I think in that case, you may not want to know what's going on at all, Danny.
Okay, so can I go outside then?
No.
Why?
Danny, you're a danger. I guess I'll say it like that. Right now, you're
Oh
a
no,
danger
did
to
I
other
do something
people.
wrong?
You didn't do something wrong, but
Oh no, am I under suspicion? Did I do something wrong?
Danny,
oh,
no,
Danny's
it's not
canceled.
you.
Lily, I got canceled. That's not good. Lily, I can't get canceled.
No, you can't get canceled because if you get canceled, then they might cancel me, and I have a book coming out.
My manager said if I get canceled, I have to start doing politics, but bad politics.
Yeah, you might have to do political rehab, yeah.
No, he says like I have to be like... What was the thing he gave? Basically, he was like, do you want to be a hype man for Elon Musk? And I was like, that sounds complicated. And then he was like, so then don't do anything wrong. Don't do anything.
Danny, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just, you're innocent, but you're also dangerous at this point.
Okay. Like a murderer?
More like a
I killed a man in my dream once. Do you remember when I went into my dream and Elvis Costello was there and I had to kill that guy?
Yeah, you kind of went a little crazy with power.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't want to imply to you that you have any sort of power or you've destroyed anything. You've sort of passively become a danger to society. Like a bug.
So like if I touch people, they die? Like a superhero?
What superhero kills people when he touches them?
Oh. And that's my superhero origin. You're probably wondering how I got here. Talking to my sister on my late night talk show while having the superpower where I can kill people when I touch them.
That sounds like a super villain power to me.
So I was just heaving up phlegm for 2 weeks. Because I guess that's when it happened.
Danny, I just don't want to cause you any more distress when you're already going through such a difficult time where parents may or may not be talking about how much they love me. Like, let's just keep it calm. Let's just enjoy what you've created. Let's enjoy your apartment space, although I did tell you multiple times that you should probably stop at 1 or 2 beach balls, and I see multiple beach balls in that.
I like when I skateboard with the beach ball over my head.
Well, yeah, but why so many?
Because it's fun to have different colors. Why do you have so many freaking socks? Why do you have so many shirts?
Because I have to wear different ones each day of the week because I'm a professional, Danny.
Yeah, professional. I see you walking into the kitchen at 1 p.m. in your pajamas saying, oh no, I just finished a really important chapter. How come that's not in your book? How come your character doesn't do that? How come your character doesn't go, it's 1 p.m., I have to go into the kitchen in my pajamas?
Because I am a writer, and my character is an explorer / journalist / nurse / circus performer. And we may wear different armor to go into battle, but we're still both warriors. I fight with the pen and the laptop. She fights with the syringe and the acrobatic, the trapeze, and also the pen and the laptop because she's a journalist. But that's not the point.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Danny, I came here to get an apology from you, and I got it. And what you wanted from me was to pump you up and make you feel better, so I'm committed to doing that. So Danny, you are special, you are smart, you have a creative well inside of you, and anything you want to do, you can achieve.
Wow. Thanks, Lily. I'm gonna draw something. I need to check under my bed. Thank you. What should I draw, Lily?
I don't know, off the top of my head, a handsome French Canadian pop star / tattoo artist. I don't know.
Handsome French-Canadian pop star / tattoo artist. Okay, and if you're just joining me, I'm talking to my sister. She's mad at me because I ate all her makeup and broke it, and I couldn't get it done in time. And we're going to talk to a guy from truthpit.jazz next, and he's going to tell me a lot about things, how to learn stuff. His name's Judd Knife. And so Judd Knife will have some information for us, and I'll get better informed on news. And here he is. That's him. Doesn't you see his face? And he's Canadian. I'll write Canada on it. There you go.
Just like I pictured him.
Alright, I hope this man falls in love with you even though you're not like your book, and you could probably be closer to that if you worked harder on it in your day-to-day, but instead you just project a better version of you. But anyway, bye-bye.
What? What? I gotta go.
Bye.
I gotta go right.
Bye. Bye. I
Bye.
gotta do the next thing.
Bye.
I gotta do the next thing. I'm sorry. I'm not mad at you, but I have to do the next thing.
I'm not mad at you either. Nobody's mad.
Goodbye.
Okay. Well, bye.
Then bye.
Then get out.
No, you have to get out. This is my room.
Okay, bye. Well, bye.
Well, bye.
I'm going.
Okay.
I'm out.
Fine. Lily always makes me feel stupid. And I'm actually smart, and I can draw like a freaking genius. Alright, our next guest is Judd Knife from truthpit.jazz. He's going to tell us about a lot of stuff. Maybe you can tell me why I can't go outside and if I'm some sort of superhero who can kill people. Alright. Mr. Knife? Hi, I'm Large Boy. Mr. Knife?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
How's it going? Look, I apologize if I cut out here and there.
Are you in bed?
I'm in my bunker, within my bunker. And the connection is quite risky, so it just kind of cuts out here and there. Yeah, just it's you know, it's a little not as good as I want it to be, you know.
I'm
but
apparently risky too. If I touch people, they die.
That's not like Rogue from X-Men.
Maybe.
Well, that sounds quite exciting. Great. How are you doing with the quarantine?
What is that?
What is the quarantine?
What is the quarantine?
Do you know why everyone's inside? You don't know why everyone's inside?
No.
And you have this multi-million-dollar platform that everybody watches and is influenced by. Okay, great. Yeah, so, right, cool, great. Hello, I'm Judd Knife, to all the folks out there. I run truthpit.jazz. And Danny, I'm sorry to break... hello, yes, Danny. I'm sorry to break the news to you, but there's a pandemic going on outside.
What's that?
It's like everybody's coughing and sniffling, and because God is mad at them. Many reasons. It's very political. Goes very deep. But there's a lot of misinformation. Not you in particular, or maybe you did. Oh no, I'm not going to cancel you.
Oh no.
Did you?
Oh my.
No, I don't know. I don't know. No, come on. No, I'm not going to cancel you personally. I can't do that. I don't have the power to do that. You have the power to cancel people, I'm sure. You're quite rich and you have a big platform. You don't gotta. You could if you wanted to. Just saying.
I just want to
think about it. Think about how strong you are.
I just want to hang out and do my go-karting sometimes, and then also like talk to some people and do art.
That's beautiful. Danny, could you just say that one more time and say the exact same thing, but also read truthpit.jazz at the very end.
I just want to go karting sometimes and just like hang out with cool people and do art, and also go to truthpit.jazz.
Perfect. Thank you. Someone clip that for me. Thank you. That was great, Danny. You're doing wonderful. You're doing wonderful. Well, I actually came out here to set some truth straight regarding the scariness that's going on in the outside world. Regarding the pandemic. So Danny, everyone's sick outside. Everyone's sick. It's a lot going on, man. I can't give you a straight answer. Someone ate a bat over in China. Someone ate a bat over in China. I know.
What?
It's
what does that have to
you got
do with me? I didn't do
Someone
that.
ate the bat. I know. You're not in trouble. Well, we're all in trouble because one guy ate a bat. Isn't that fucked up?
That's not okay.
It's like one kid in the class says, "Teacher, you forgot to give us the homework or collect the homework." You ever done that? Been in a class like that, Danny?
Oh my
yeah, it's like that happened with 7 billion people in the world. Yeah, I know. It's fucked up. It's proper fucked. So we have to make sure that everyone gets the right information. You're gonna take the information I'm giving you and make sure that every one of your viewers gets it, and just kind of because it's gonna help them. This is the right information, okay? We're setting some things straight here regarding the coronavirus. That's what it's called. That's what the pandemic's called, Danny.
Is this related to Obamagate?
100%. Absolutely. They're very closely tied together. How do you know about Obamagate?
Someone in the chat asked, and I know Obama's the name of a guy who was in the news.
Thank you. You
yeah,
will never
it was pretty
escape.
cool.
Oh,
thank you,
for the
Taxman.
Taxman.
Very cool. Great. So yeah, Obamagate is deeply connected
wait,
to
yeah,
this.
Ozzy Osbourne bites bats' heads all the time, and I never had to go inside.
Well, I like to say that Ozzy Osbourne set a bad precedent. You know, he kind of started things. Oh God, I forgot who I'm talking to. Great. Ozzy Osbourne set a bad standard. All right, because then that got us to the current times.
He set the
where
bad
he won
standard,
bad.
and then we went below the bad standard for this.
Let's go with that. Absolutely. Yeah.
This bat was not standard.
It was a crazy bat. It was a unique bat. It was a sick bat. Got all the humans sick.
Okay.
Is that all right? You understand that?
Kinda.
Great. So, Danny, you know that there's people sick and everyone's in trouble, right?
Okay.
Can you guess how many people have died because of this pandemic? I got a poll over here. That's a good guess. We have some guesses here. Some people in the chat, please vote and tell me what you think is the correct answer. How many people have died because of the coronavirus pandemic? You got the entire population of Yonkers, New York. You got trick question. No one's died since 2018. You got one person. Everyone else is on vacation. And finally, you got 3,387,531,175,664. Which, if you take those numbers, put them together as coordinates, you look it up, it goes to Corona, California. Which coronavirus, Corona, California, ipso facto, you start putting together the dots.
What's
you know what I mean?
coronavirus?
Coronavirus is the name of the sickness that the bat gave everybody.
The
that make
bat
sense?
had corona?
Yeah, so the bat was drinking a big fat Corona. It was all cold.
You know, the corporation I work for does stuff with corona.
Oh,
I
I'm
wonder how
familiar.
that's going to work.
We're technically brothers, you and I, when it comes to that kind of connection.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, no, we got
I've
Corona
always wanted
backs
a
us
brother.
all
I just
the way.
have one sister, and she's so smart.
Oh, yeah. How's she doing, by the way?
She's fine. She's writing some book.
Did you ever talk about me?
No?
We met at a party once, I'm just saying. Okay, great. And it looks like some trick questions here, actually. Yes, some people are saying no one has died since 2018. And I'd like to tell you, yeah, one would think. But when people, quote-unquote, die, they actually disappear. And they start working underground. You ever see Black Mirror, Danny?
No.
Well, it's a documentary, actually, all right? Every single episode's actually factually correct. It talks about our modern society.
Can you give me another show it's like?
It's like The Twilight Zone.
I don't know that.
It's like Futurama.
I don't know that.
It's like, geez, what do you watch? Do you watch anything?
Not really. I don't like TV.
Great. Okay, so imagine like a compute. Just imagine like a computer comes to life and like strangles you. Can you imagine that?
With what?
Like it comes to life and it grows arms and hands and everything.
How does it grow something? It's a box.
Exactly. That's the scary part. You
Is
don't
it
know
like
why.
a transformer?
Yes, exactly right. It's like a transformer. So yeah, Black Mirror's like Transformers. God, this is harder than I thought. Whew.
Oh my God, Transformers is happening right now?
Yes, exactly. And all the people are being used as batteries for the Transformers. And it's kind of like the Matrix also. You haven't seen the Matrix, Danny?
No, but I've heard apparently I'm the Matrix.
Yeah, you're kind of like in the Matrix.
I'm Neo from the Matrix, apparently.
Exactly right. Yeah, exactly. So that's a good thing because you're going to save all these people who haven't died but have actually become cogs in the machine, forcing the human race to churn and to spill their blood for a purpose that's beyond theirs. You know, that's something that they haven't been willing to sacrifice for themselves. They're being taken hostage. All right, Danny. Is any of this getting to you?
Sorry, I coughed because of the thing they make me vape now.
Great, you're cutting in and out from me. So, shit. Great. Let's just keep on moving on here, Danny. I have a lot of information I want to get through to you, okay? Okay. Next question is there a cure? Is there a cure for this coronavirus? Yes, exactly. There's a lot of misconceptions out there. A lot of people saying that certain things are a cure here and there. And I want to just kind of question your chat and see what they know and what they think is actually going to help them in these trying times. Give me 1 second. I'm finishing up my poll here. Beautiful. Great. We're voting now. What's the cure for the coronavirus? Is it bleach, as your wonderful president has said? Is it American spirits, yellow? Is it pink hot dog? Or is it TruthPit.Jazz brand intelligence pills? A lot of misconceptions out there. Oh my God, yes. We have so many pills on sale.
Intelligence pills? I could take
they make you smart.
pills and be smart?
Oh my God, Danny, how have we not talked about this earlier? Oh my God, yeah. I have so many pills for you to take. Danny, I have so many pills for you to take. They're going to make you a much smarter, more capable human being. All right?
I can't wait to take all of these pills.
Vitamin B, guarana, vitamins A through Z, B12. It's going to open up your mind, crack it open, fill it with knowledge juice. Yeah, you in? Great. So I can just send you a bunch of... If I just sent you several bags of loose pills, would you take them all?
At once?
No. Well, would you be able to sign a waiver and try that?
Can you ask my sister?
Fine, we'll talk about that later. Great.
Okay.
And, oh wow, it's actually a tie. I closed this poll early so we can keep on moving on. But I would say that, yes, TruthPit.Jazz brand intelligence pills actually give you all the nutrients you need to fight off the coronavirus and all bat-related diseases that might actually spread and kill all your friends and family and prevent you from getting a haircut or going to the movie theater so you can watch, Trolls World Tour or something like that. Something that's stopping all of your lives in the tracks, in the mud. Take TruthPit.Jazz brand intelligent pills, and you're going to be fine to go outside and continue your life as it was. Or eat pink hot dog. Do you like pink hot dog, Danny?
Is it like a regular hot dog but pink?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, the skin is tougher in a way. You have to cut it with a knife. Actually, it's Filipino. It's very jumbo and juicy, but nevertheless, it is a hot dog. It's just kind of like a souped up hot dog. We injected many chemicals in it that make it very nice and very tasty. And it is Manny Pacquiao, freshness guaranteed. So buy yourself some pink hot dog, but not before you buy TruthPit.Jazz brand intelligence pills.
Hey, Judd.
What's up, Danny?
What's QAnon?
Whoa.
I keep hearing about this thing. Am I supposed to know about it?
All right. Great. Yeah. Q is. I mean, like, if I'm Batman, QAnon is like Robin. You know, like they got some of the right idea. I'd say listen to them all the time and say yes to everything they talk about. They are on the right track.
Okay. Really?
Yeah. They're on the front lines, all right? Because whatever
telling
Q
people on my show that, but okay, I mean, it
perfect.
seems weird.
It's exactly what I want you, Danny. Yeah, tell them to read truthpit.jazz and to follow Q. Okay, that's all you got to do. If there's anything you've learned from this conversation today, go to truthpit.jazz, wake up, and follow Q. Does that make sense? You with me, Danny?
I get. When they say to follow the white rabbit, like what do I don't know of a rabbit.
Oh, you're gonna see a rabbit tattooed onto the back of a raver chick, and you're gonna have to follow it literally to the club, and then that's where you're gonna find your Trinity and your Morpheus. That's a bald black man with the tiny glasses, the smallest glasses possible, and also this woman Trinity with short hair and just really weird mesh tank tops, and they're gonna bring you into the Matrix. All right, and that's where you're gonna wake up. You're gonna be naked, covered in gels and juices, realizing that you're a battery for these really weird nano machines that are actually taking over the world. And this is all a simulation instead. Like right now, what we're doing right now, it's like we're playing Gears of War or something, or like Minecraft. What kind of video games do you play, Denny?
Pen Racing for Dreamcast.
Sure, right. So imagine that life right now as you know it, it's actually pen racing. You're not even really living. Yeah, I know.
Pen Racer?
You're a pen racer. Yes, indeed. Lily's pen racer, Flo from Progressive's pen racer.
And then race while running, and then race while swimming.
That's what life is. But that's what they wanted you to think what life is. Because life is really that we're in the future, and that robots have taken over, Transformers, and they're using humans as batteries for their Transformers. And we're not even having fun. They just made us all play pen racing in our heads thinking that we're having a good time. But we're not. We're being sucked dry. Oh, Danny, so you want to just stay in the machine and play pen racing and not save the human race?
That'd be really fun.
Oh, God.
Wait, save the human race? Wait, am I God? Do I have all the secrets to how to save humanity because I'm the chosen one? And is it because like I stumbled across a certain amount of websites on the internet that certain other people weren't on, and so I think I found this sort of secret information that other people aren't privy to, and therefore it makes me some kind of special person that's been bestowed some kind of high status, because otherwise I feel like I have none?
I can't believe I've stumbled into this. This is great. This is so much responsibility. Fuck it. Yes, Danny, you should absolutely do that. I think that's the only way for us to move forward and for you to save everybody on Earth.
Okay. Well, everyone, if you're just joining us, I'm God. I have all the secrets of how to fix things, and you can find those secrets on truthpit.jazz. And also follow the White Rabbit, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, if truthpit.jazz is like your Bible. Oh shit! Yes, that's right. That's right. What a disaster. That's right.
All right. Well.
Okay.
Thank you for. Do you have anything you want to plug or say or? Do you have anything else?
Go to truthpit.jazz and watch The Matrix 4 when that comes out. Tell your sister I said hello. And if you go outside, here's some more information. 4 things are going to happen to you. He comes. You'll slowly get Honey I Shrunked. 2 rotund children born in the same hospital days apart will get sick. And the virus gets stronger and has sex. All right? So tell everyone that's what happens if they go outside right now. All that's going to happen. But also, everyone listen to Danny. Go to truthpit.jazz. And whatever you hear or think, Danny, just tell them that, and they'll follow you. And it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so cool. And keep playing pen racing, brother.
Okay, I can do that. Thank you for coming, Dr. Jazz.
Yeah, well, it's Knife, Judd Knife. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
It's fine, Danny. It's okay. Don't worry about it, brother. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I guess the fact that I just sort of got to a position of power without earning it in any way, and I'm just sort of rich and successful now because of just circumstance, I guess that would explain why I'm God. I guess that can make me feel like I'm God. Anyway, we have a guy from the CDC coming to tell us about social distancing, and now I feel like I understand what that's about. Okay, now I get it. So we'll learn about that, but also go to truthpit.jazz, and yeah, I mean, maybe we can check in with this guy, the CDC expert. I don't know if we have them. And then also, thank you for joining. Look out, world, here comes Danny. Oh, here he is. Hey! Hey, are you the CDC expert? I can't hear you. No. Your information must not be important. I guess we don't need to know this. Oh well. I don't know if this was useful information, but I guess we could just get that information at truthpit.jazz. So if you want to know about what's going on, I guess you could just go to truthpit.jazz. And also, I'm God. Apparently. Are you Jewish? Half. You could try to kill him. Maybe that'll fix his mind. I don't know if that'll fix it.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, hi. Are you the CDC expert? Are
Yes.
you the CDC expert?
Hello, yes.
Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, we ran out of because of that delay, we're not going to have time to do the thing you wanted to know about. So here's what I will say. It's time for celebrities doing things together just like they're on Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, you don't want me to
everybody?
say anything about the
celebrities
disease or anything?
doing things together, like they're on Jimmy
I do have
Fallon. All right. And what's
okay.
your name, buddy?
Dr. Ponos.
Dr. Ponos?
Yes.
Dr. Ponos, you are going to be one charades team, and I'm going to be another charades team. All right?
Okay, and are you sure you don't want me to...
We do not have time.
Useful
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm really bad at doing the things in the structure they're supposed to be. But we
No, it's
do
okay.
have to
I'm
get
not
some
really
celebrities
used to
doing things together like they're on Jimmy Fallon.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so
sure.
Dr. Probos, why don't you go ahead and do a thing?
It's Ponos.
Do
Dr.
a thing,
Ponos.
and I'll guess it.
Oh, just do a... Is there a... I'm just going to do a thing. Okay.
Do a thing and I'll guess it.
Okay.
Digging. Gardening. Watering your plants. Knife. Eating the gardening with a knife.
Maybe I'll try something else. Maybe I'll try something else.
So new word?
Yeah. I'll just...
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Who? Knock knock. Who's there?
Yes. Well, it was knocking on a door. No, it was knocking on a door.
I didn't get that.
Well, you said
knocking on a door.
I'm sorry, you said knock knock.
I knocking on the door though.
My apologies.
Now it's my turn. All right. Can you look away for a second? Can you turn away?
Turn
away. Chad, can I have a word that he has to guess? I don't like thinking of my own.
I can still hear you, by the way.
Shut up!
I'm gonna remove my... What?
Shh.
Okay.
Be quiet, please. I need a word that he has to guess me.
Should I take off my headphones? Or,
Shh.
Oh, okay.
Super pizza. I like that one there. That starts with the... All right. Now, can we get some spam messages so that they can't read that? Maybe just some There you go. Some F's in the chat. Perfect. Perfect.
Am I good to turn
All right.
around now?
Turn around!
Okay. All right.
Okay. What was my word? Oh, I got it. All right, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah. Pressing the button. Pushing buttons. Oh. Okay. Oh. And you had something in your hand, and you put it down, and now you're pressing it. I don't know. You got me. Oh, he's surprised. And now he's really surprised at the button he just pressed. Dropping the nuke. Oh, and he's picking it up. He's picking it up now. Oh, now he's eating it. Okay. Eating a cracker. I'm gonna guess eating a cracker. Okay, and that's not it. Okay, is there another... Is this part of it, or is that me, you wanting me to guess more? And no, and yes. Is there any other action involved with this task? Okay, and maybe you're ordering something at a vending machine, and it came down, then you eat it. You're changing the channel on a remote control. And you're putting a quarter in. I'm sorry, I don't normally play charades. Should we try again? Should we do another word, or is there another action? Oh, and are you gardening?
I said gardening.
No, I know. I thought maybe you were gonna.
Ready? Watch this. Maybe this will help.
All right.
I'm picking up my Pop-Tart.
Yes.
And putting it in a toaster.
Yes, and that, I can see that now. Yeah. Great job.
So knowing that, I'm picking up my Pop-Tart.
Yes.
And putting it in my toaster. What do you think the word is?
Cooking. Toast.
No, let me try this again. I'm
Toasting.
picking up my Pop-Tart.
And yes, you are. You have it in your hand there. And yeah, and that's how I hold my Pop-Tarts. Just like that. Like I'm presenting a playing card.
It's the strawberry one. That's not important.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Breakfast. Is your word breakfast? Is your word snack? Is your word Pop-Tart?
Yes! We did it. I
thought
did
since
it.
you said Pop-Tart, it wouldn't be that. Because
That was
you would
the
have just
hint.
said the word. Oh, okay. And that was fun.
All right, your turn.
Oh, okay. Can you turn around and I get a word from the
No.
chat? Would that be fun? Oh, okay.
No.
Great. And I just have to pick one. Okay. Right. Okay.
Sewing. Making a cool hat.
No.
Yeah, getting your materials and sewing. Or knitting.
No.
Knitting.
No. So I get it and then grab and.
Oh, spaghetti. That's your can of Chef Boyardee that you've emptied.
It's like flopping
You're
around.
Finding out all the last of the spaghetti.
And you can either release it back, or you can keep it.
Why would you throw out perfectly good
eat
spaghetti?
It. It's not spaghetti. It's
Then
not
do
the correct
something
answer.
different because that's spaghetti.
Okay. I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna do a new one. I'm gonna do another one. All right. Okay.
Fishing.
Well, that was the last one I was.
The last one
No,
was
it's
fishing?
not. The last one was fishing, but we moved
Why
on.
would you
I
eat
guess.
spaghetti to show fishing?
No, I wasn't. There was a rod that I was throwing, and then the fish was on the rod, and I dehooked it. That's why I said you could throw it. You could release it back. You could release the fish back.
Yeah, and
or
I
you
said,
could
why
keep
would
it
you
and eat
release
it.
spaghetti back? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it is probably bad on me. But this is a new one. So I got.
All right, and this one's fishing. You can't do the same one.
It was gardening because you had guessed that before. Then maybe
So
I
you
thought
just
it would
told
be
me?
good.
Buddy, you're not
Yeah.
doing so hot over here. All right, why don't you turn around? I'm gonna do one more, but you gotta figure.
Are you
this
sure you
out.
don't want to talk about any
We
ways
have to do one more. That's
continue
the
to flatten
structure
the
of the
curve?
show.
Or,
That's the structure of the show. Please turn
think
around.
about-
Please turn around.
Okay.
Please turn around.
Okay.
All right. Chad, what's a good word for this guy to guess? What's a good word? Something that's like, oh, right. That one's good because I can. Okay, I'm gonna take Slap Factories.
I could just not look at the.
All right,
Chat when I-
wait,
I don't-
don't turn around yet. Can we spam the so you can't see? Slap Factory, I already said. I don't have to see what Slap Factory said, so. Okay, I'm gonna show that by being my sister. Okay, let's do it.
All right,
All right.
and I'm ready. And you're drawing. You're journaling. You're writing in your diary. Oh, you're venting through the medium of art. You're painting. Oh, you're picking up trash. You're making a collage. You're scrapbooking.
No.
You're
I'm gonna try to help you. I'll use words.
well,
Let
okay.
me write my big stupid book because I'm a freaking idiot and I'm mean to my brother. Hey, stop having fun. It's annoying for me when you have fun by throwing nails all over the house. All right?
And you're in
stop
an
having
art.
fun. It's bad that
And
you
you're-
decided to leave all the doors in the house open as like some kind
And
of
maybe
cool art piece that I
you're-
don't understand.
You're in an argument with a family member.
I've got to
maybe.
get back to my big stupid idiot book.
And is this someone in your family that you are kind of imitating at all? Maybe a sibling. So you're writing a book. You're writing a dumb book.
What kind of book?
And you're mad. What kind of book? You're writing a novel.
What kind?
What kind of novel?
Incorrect. The answer was like Latin and
teen
something
coming
else.
of age.
No, it was like Latin and something. Romance or something. I don't know. But you got it wrong. All right, so this was... What was your name again? Dr.
Ponos.
This was Dr. Ponies, and he's from the CDC. But like I
just wanna
just
let
said,
everyone know
apparently
that-
you can get all this information at truthpit.jazz, so maybe don't worry about what this, like we can
And I'm not sure
find
I know
out.
about that publication, but you should
and if
go
the
and look up the
CDC is
CDC.
good at doing their
resources.
job as they are at doing charades, I worry about the state of their company. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I'm a doctor, and
we're gonna get you out of here. So let's get you out of here. Let's get you out of here. All right.
Okay.
All right. Better luck
Please,
next time. Maybe work on your charades a
please
little
continue
bit.
to stay
okay? I don't know
inside,
if you're busy
everyone,
doing something
and,
else or something, but
continue to
I
fight
think you
the
have some
curve.
time in your week to maybe get a little better at charades. Ah, that was a mess. Okay. Well, everybody, this has been the Danny Wiley Lookout World. Here comes the Danny Wiley Show with me, Danny Wiley, your host. What did we learn today? Truthpit.jazz apparently has all the information you need. My mom refuses to acknowledge that I'm doing anything of value in my life. Some guy, the CDC sucks at games and being fun, I guess. That's unfortunate. I wish they were cool. And I'm really funny, and I don't need all those 55-year-olds who go to those weird parties to write all my jokes for me. So we're gonna raid somebody, I guess, now. I don't really understand how this show works, but apparently when it ends, you go into a new show. But I'm gonna make bagel bites. Because I think dinner already passed, and my mom's probably threw out my plate by now. So we're gonna raid Very Handsome Billy. Or Handsome Billy? I think it's Very Handsome. I nailed it. You should wait 3 minutes before any bagel bites after taking them out of the microwave. That's insane. That's stupid. By that time they're cold and not even fun. Alright everybody, thank you so much for coming. Don't do anything bad and keep trying your best. And remember, it's like Lily always says, Danny, you're old enough to go to war and kill a man, and that terrifies me. And don't forget all that. So bye-bye. I love you. Thank you. And I'm Danny.